know what happened there?
Stop for a bit. What's going on? Order.
Man cannot live by bread alone. He can't live without it either.
Here I am.
I'm overjoyed. Have you got a horse?
No, sir. Where would someone like me get a horse?
Good point. Unless it was a cart horse, I suppose. Well, you'll just have to trot along behind me like a good dog.
But, sir, isn't there a horse I could borrow?
Oh, certainly. Why don't you just have mine? Or, then again, you can just run alongside as befits a peasant. God be with you.
Stop for a bit. I'll just give you a quick search.
Wait.
What? For security.
Ugh.
All's well.
Let's go! Here! Hurry up, blacksmith! Look here, blacksmith. About that business at the alehouse.
Yes, sir.
Hanush was right. I should have behaved differently. More, well, gentlemanly. But that doesn't mean you were in the right. You can't throw a lord out of the tavern in his own town. Understand?
Yes. I was just...
What? Speak up! Don't worry, I won't bite your head off.
It's just that when you said those things in the arena, sir, I was, a little upset.
Ah! I just like to tease greenhorns a little. And you vexed me too. You were insolent to Captain Bernard and they rewarded you with service. Whenever I do anything reckless, even if it's for my honour, Hanush is on my back about it and I get punished. Like now.
I didn't mean to threaten anyone.
Well, it's all water under the bridge. Let's not spoil our hunt. Let us talk of something else. Is this your first time hunting?
This kind? Yes.
I've been hunting since I could walk. If you're not a complete blockhead, you might learn something useful. And if you don't cock it up entirely today, maybe I'll take you again. It's always helpful to have a minion at hand.
As I said, I have hunted before, but it wasn't...
Chasing bunnies with a pitchfork isn't hunting. Observe and learn.
I'll do the best I can, sir.
Listen, I wanted to ask you about scallops.
I don't know if... that is, sir, I don't know if that's a suitable topic of conversation for the hunt.
We're not hunting yet. I'd like to hear about it at last from someone who was actually there.
The Cumans attacked Skallets, and, anyone who didn't flee.
That's what they all say. I want detail.
Is it really necessary, sir?
Arguing with the nobility again, eh? It seems you're a bit of a rebel.
No, not at all, sir. It's just that... well, it's hard for me to talk about.
I see. So I'll have to get you drunk first.
Not sure even that would work.
Hi to
We'll
him.
have to find out, won't we? There's a nice little place just north of here. We'll camp there and you can tell me all about it.
If you wish, sir.
And don't dilly-dally. Let's try and get there before the day's out.
I only did some farming yesterday. I will do the missions today. Only story stuff.
We'll make camp here. Ah. Bring me wine and bacon from the saddlebag.
Coming up, sir.
At long... So, are you enjoying being on the hunt?
I am, although we haven't actually hunted anything yet.
That doesn't matter. Hunting is a diversion. The main thing is to get out of Rattay for a while. Listening to Hanush's lectures all day long would drive anyone mad.
How come Hanush looks after you anyway?
For a start, he doesn't look after me. I'm not an infant blacksmith's boy. Hanush is just managing my property until I'm an adult.
When will that happen?
What are you implying?
Nothing. I didn't mean it like that. I meant that you seem quite adult to me already, sir.
Well, it's hard to say. Before he died, my father appointed a council of nobles to decide the matter. Only they can't be bothered travelling halfway across the country just to assess the claim of some stripling. Under normal circumstances, it wouldn't be necessary. The king would decide on my adulthood. Only...
The king is gone.
just so.
If I may ask, sir, what does a lord like you do all day?
When I was little, I was awfully bored, I can tell you. There was always some courtier or teacher dogging my footsteps. Now I spend most of my time trying to learn from Sir Hanush. Governing is no joke, at least most of the time. Only last week I had to listen to complaints from my subjects.
But that could be interesting too, couldn't it?
My lord, this yokel here empties his piss pot in my yard.
And sir, that old hag put a spell on my cow, and
Sir, my old woman is fucking half the village.
Like a flock of sheep, bleating all the time. Even study is more interesting.
What are we going to hunt?
Humans.
What? Humans? But
I got you there. We'll see what we can get. But I'd like to bag a boar. One, at least. And a few hares, too, eh? But what about you? Before I couldn't get a word out of you, now your tongue's loosened. So, tell me about Skalitz. I heard Sigismund had 100 banners there.
I don't know, sir. I didn't have time to count them. Both of my parents were killed in Skalitz, right in front of my eyes. The Cumans slaughtered my friends and neighbours, and it was a miracle I got away. I don't know what else I can add.
I'm sorry about that. But tell me, I heard in the tavern...
What, that Sigismund flew down on a dragon? That the Cumans have horns and hooves? I'm sorry, my lord, but for me, Skalitz isn't a tale of adventure to share over a tankard of ale.
All right. I understand. Well, never mind. Anyway, it's too late to go anywhere today. But tomorrow we set off at first light. Got it?
Yes, sir.
What are you waiting for? Your lord requires you for the hunt.
Oh, really? Such a renowned hunter needs help?
You wouldn't dare mock your betters now, would you?
Heaven forbid, your lordship.
If that's the way you want it, peasant, we'll meet back here at noon. Whoever has the most hares wins. Oh, and if you don't have anything to shoot with, there's a crate in the camp with some old hunting equipment. You can help yourself. After all, there's no sport in trouncing some wretch who hasn't a chance in hell.
By all means, Sir Hans.
Ha! You'll soon be laughing on the other side of your grubby face. And now turn your back for a while. I know a few tried and tested spots in these woods, and I don't want you stealing them. Well, we had a pleasant chat that time. Well, well, what a marksman you are. The talented fellow. I'm talking about the head. For heaven's sake, Henry, you're scaring away that beast. Good boy. Good, that's my boy. Fucking quiet. For heaven's sake, Henry. Good boy. Good. That's my boy.
How did the hunt go for you, sir?
Why do you ask? You were right on my arse the whole time. Not bad, though. Quite good, actually.
Shouldn't there be... Jesus,
But never let it be said I'm...
your serf humbly thanks.
And now, come along. Let's go and hunt some real game. Henry, mount up and let's go hunting. Ugh.
See here, a wallow. And it's been freshly rooted. There'll be balls somewhere nearby. So, just like last time, slow and quiet, whatever you do. Understand? Or watch out for them from the top of that mound there. You want to take him down with an arrow?
Certainly, why wouldn't I?
You won't kill him like that. Boar is hunted with spears.
Is that so? So now all of a sudden you're a master huntsman, are you? Watch and learn.
Did you see that? Damn, I'm good.
Quiet! So, next time you try to tell me I can't kill a boar with an arrow, you can...
Fuck! After him! Fetch! Mount up, Henry. We're going to chase down that swine! Yeah! 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 Hey, you! You sodomite! What's it like to be fucked by a horse, eh?
Thanks. We better vanish quickly. Follow me.
Hey, you on hold?
have a bronze bust made of you, my friend. But where have you been till now?
Oh, you know, I was picking berries, had a drink of wine, took a little nap.
You lunatic! They almost had me roasting on a spit.
I'd say it looked more like they were about to take your maidenhood.
Now look here, dung grubber. Is that any way to speak to a nobleman?
A nobleman with crushed balls, friend.
Now you're playing with fire, boy. I could have you in the pillory for that. And then with my own two hands, I'd crush your balls.
That wound doesn't look good, Sir Hans.
You're right. Those cumin swine roughed me up a bit. And my damned horse has bolted. You'll have to get me home somehow.
The sooner we get out of here, the better. Who knows how many bandits are creeping around here.
Let's go then. I've had quite enough excitement already.
It's Lord Capon. Get here, everybody. You, help him.
How is it possible, Ratsy? Those bastards make so bold no more than a mile from the castle. We'll have to send out more patrols.
That won't do us any good, Hanush. Even if we had 10 times the men, we couldn't beat through every thicket in the fiefdom.
You sent for me, sir?
Come in.
I don't know how to thank you, Henry. If it wasn't for you, Hans would be dead. And to think I sent you out with him as a punishment.
I was only doing my duty, sir.
Don't be so modest, young Henry. You showed not only courage, but loyalty to your liege. That's why I'm taking you into my personal service.
Sir, thank you, sir.
Well, let's celebrate your promotion and Sir Hans's recovery. Well, don't just stand there, lad. Pour us a drink.
I'm sorry to interrupt, sir, but I've urgent tidings.
What now?
A stable boy came from Neuhof. He says brigands raided the stud farm this morning. There's many dead or maimed.
Tell us exactly what happened.
I'm not sure. The boy was so shook up he could barely speak. He said the bandits murdered for the joy of it. I'm sorry, sir. Your vassal Smill is dead.
Who did this? Who were they?
We don't know, sir. The stable boy just kept babbling about some huge fellow in black armor who led the attack.
Take as many men as you need, and don't stop until you've found those bastards. And bring me their heads!
Yes, sir.
My men at your disposal too, Hanush.
Thank you, friend.
Sir, let me ride with them.
He's full of piss and vinegar, isn't he?
Their leader, he must be the one who attacked me at Skalitz. There can't be two men in the whole kingdom who look like that.
You think he might still have my sword? No doubt you could use another swordsman, Captain.
As you command, my lord.
How soon can you leave, Bernard?
Soon as the men are ready, sir.
Good. Wait in the courtyard for Henry. And, give him a horse.
His own mount?
His reward for saving Sir Hans. He'll need it.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Well, go! I want these culprits in the hands of the executioner as soon as possible.
I won't let you down, sir.
I'll just give you a quick search. Well then?
What's going on?
Orders.
If you...
Nothing.
Can we go?
I'm ready, Captain.
Good. Then follow me. Keep quiet and do exactly as you're told. I don't know what Sir Radzig sees in you, and I don't care. If you're to ride with my men, I expect you to listen.
Yes, sir.
Against all better judgment, they've decided to give you your own horse. The dappled gray beside my stallion is yours. Make sure you take good care of him. Now, mount up and ride behind us. All right, men, saddle up. No dawdling. Last one there won't find me a happy man.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Where's your master?
In the paddock.
Crucifix? What kind of beast could do this?
By the blood of the martyrs. What happened here? Why?
Someone came at night and hamstrung every one of them. The horses, screaming, must have woke poor Ruddock, the stable boy. And when he tried to stop them... And then my husband, when my husband tried to help them, They killed him too. And when they were done, they put a torch to the stables.
My sincere condolences, ma'am. I swear we'll hunt those monsters down and make them pay for this.
The horses were still alive when I came. We had to finish them off. All of them. The pain in their eyes. They couldn't understand how anyone could do this to them.
Did they steal anything? Any horses?
Nothing. They wanted blood, not coin.
Did your husband quarrel lately? Was there anyone who might want revenge?
He argued over the price of a saddle, maybe, but nothing that could drive a man to this.
These are dark days when there's more kindness in horses than in men. Did you see anything? How many were there? Or what did they look like?
We saw no one.
Has anyone tried to follow the trail?
No. We were fighting the blaze until now, and even if we weren't, what chance would any of us have against someone who could do this?
A pox on it. Mount up and quarter the area. We have to find out where they went. Look for tracks and ask the folk if they saw anyone. Fuck! Someone must have at least caught sight of them.
Yes, sir.
What about me, Captain?
What the hell use are you? You stay here.
Please, let me do something. I could have a look around the area and see if they left any tracks.
Well, if you must. Just don't get in anyone's way. Don't go too far, and come back here when you're done.
If it was for profit, at least I'd understand.
What are you loitering here for? You have a job to do.
Poor wretch. He must have crawled here. If it was the horses they were after, there'll be even more of them by the main stables. How could anyone be so cruel? They really did slaughter them.
Another useless soldier come to ask questions. You should have fucking been here last night.
What's wrong with your arm? That's nasty. It needs to be cleaned out and bandaged. Let me.
That feels a mite better. Thank you. What do you need to know?
What in the world happened here?
The bastards attacked us. At night, a little before dawn.
And how did you come by that wound?
I heard someone talking, so I went to look outside. Then I saw what they'd done to the horses. I shouted at those bastards. Caught one by the cloak and started beating him.
Without a weapon? With just your fists?
Yeah. But he cut me pretty good, the fucker. Lucky for me, the others started to come out then, so the raiders ran. All that's left is his cloak.
And you've got no idea why they did it?
Something must have gone wrong for them. They ran off without taking anything.
There's one man in particular. Huge. Dressed all in black. Voice loud enough to crack stone. Did you see him?
Who the fuck do you think half killed me?
So he really was here. The bastard.
Can you help me?
How?
You know the area. How can I figure out which way they went?
They left in a hurry. You could see if there's a fence knocked down. Or a gate. God be with you.
I don't have time right now.
Smell. The stud farm
God
owner.
above! Who could do... Ask.
I can come back later if...
No. I saw you came with the soldiers, and the sooner you know everything, the sooner you'll catch those savages.
I'm sorry to trouble you, ma'am, but could you tell me about the raid?
The noise woke us up. Me and Smill. We thought the horses were restless, or maybe some drunk had staggered here from the inn.
Go on.
My husband went out to see what was going on. Then I just heard loud voices and screaming. It's so stupid. It didn't even occur to me at first that something could have happened to Smill. I didn't find out until the morning.
Did you recognize any of the voices you heard?
No, but they spoke Czech, cursing like demons. Even
at each other?
Yes. Something must have happened.
And where did you hear this noise?
Everywhere. It was chaos.
I mean at the very start. Do you remember where you heard the noise come from?
I don't know. I just...
Did you get a look at them? There's one man, huge and dressed.
No.
Who should I question about the raid?
From what I've heard, Mark was the first one to wake.
Jacob, the old stable boy. Ginger was sleeping in the stable. He might...
I don't know of any. Take care.
Are you well?
Leave me alone.
Look, I know that it's difficult.
But I only need you to answer a few questions. I'm here because Sir Radzig sent me.
Sir Radzig?
Yes.
What do you need to know?
What actually happened here?
They killed the animals and... Why did they kill them?
Think carefully now. How did it all start?
We heard the animals, their shrieks, then Smill. He shouted, and they murdered him.
Did they take anything?
No.
You're certain it was the animals first, and then Smill? Not the other way round?
I'm certain. I'd never heard a sound like that before. Now I'll never forget it.
What happened after that?
We ran outside and it was chaos. Animals were dying, the stables were burning, and those demons everywhere.
The stables were already burning. Didn't that happen after they fled?
No. It was to set the blaze when they arrived.
You said they were demons?
No, just vermin. Worthless human vermin.
How many of them were there?
Not many. There were just a few that came after us, but more round the back. I heard them yelling at each other.
So they were yelling because of all the noise?
No, something happened. They quarrelled.
In the back?
Towards the woods. To the north. They were trying to get away.
So some of them were running away and the others were fighting?
Aye. For a time. Then more of us came out and we fought back, so the others fled as well.
Where? Where did they run to?
To the north. Into the woods.
Thanks.
Good luck to you.
What? Who's there?
Easy. I just came to
I don't know anything.
Are you hurt?
No, nothing.
What really happened?
I don't know.
You didn't happen to hear where they came from?
No!
Aha! This wasn't done by animals. They must have gone into the woods this way.
Yeah.
The raiders fled north into the woods.
What makes you so sure?
The stable boys. From what they said, it makes sense.
So, you're relying on the word of those cowards.
They might be scared, but they saw what they saw.
I'll send Ruda with you, if you do happen to be right. I'll be with you. Ruda!
Right here, Captain.
Go with Henry here and take a look in the woods to the north.
Sir?
Now!
Yeah. 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 They went deeper and deeper, for sure.
Gotta go before those villagers come snooping. Come on, you can make it. No. That bastard really got me good. How could it have gone so wrong? And who the hell brought those other fellows here? Fucking greenhorns. Don't kill that ginger brat from the farm, and then they slice you up. We'll find those bastards, and I'll send them straight to hell myself. But I'll already be there, waiting for them. Don't talk that way. We'll get back to the camp and they'll take you. No, my friend. Are you sure you know where you're going?
Well, I never. The pig turns up willingly for the slaughter. You call that combat? Curse her!
I'm fucking dying here. Nobody can match me with iron in their hands, and some damn peasant kills me. Dagger covered in horse shit.
Why, it's a hoof pick. Someone in Neuhof must know more about it. Yeah. Yeah. Do you know whose hoofpick this is?
Ginger's. He was always bragging about it.
I'm just trying to get the story straight.
But you won't find Ginger here anymore.
And you don't know where Ginger could have gone?
Dunno. Take care now.
Yeah. In the woods, there's a bandit. In the clearing, a short way along the path from the north gate.
Bloody hell! Let's have at them! May the Lord watch over you. Something over there? Right, man. Check the area. What the fuck happened here? That was a job well done, lad. I don't reckon we'd have ever found those bandits without you.
Do you know who this belongs to? It's a hoof pick I found on one of the dead bandits.
How should I know? Go and ask it. May the Lord watch over you. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Do you know where...
Not an inkling. Jakob hired him.
Goodbye.
Any idea where...
Well, that's the...
What?
Look, I know how he looks.
Do you know anything?
Yeah.
Where could... Well, I don't know how...
Hey, sometimes the charcoal burners come to see him. He gets on well with them. I think that's where he's gone.
And where is that?
No idea. They've always kept to themselves, you know. Charcoal.
But the forest is full of folk like that. They could be anywhere.
Aye, except these ones won't be far. If you follow the stream from the stud farm towards Rate, you'll come across one of their camps.
Only what?
Ginger didn't go that way, though. He always went by the big road, through the woods in the direction of...
But how can I find them?
There's always smoke when they work. You'll smell them before you see them.
So if I go through the woods along running water, I'll find them?
Exactly. Take care now.
Yeah. Yeah. My respects.
I think Ginger is mixed up in it somehow.
Why do you say that?
The hoof pick I found on the dead bandit in the woods is his.
That is fucking suspicious.
He acted suspiciously when I questioned him.
What do you mean?
Well, he was squirming and didn't really say anything.
He might just have been in shock.
He disappeared right after we found those bandits in the woods. And I think I know where he went.
Where?
To the charcoal burners. He has friends there.
We've got to find him. But if his friends really are hiding him, I doubt they'll talk to my men. You should search for him, Henry. Go, before the trail turns cold. I'll send a report to Ratai.
Very well, sir.
Can you teach?
Sir.
I'm in.
All right. Now. Yeah. Yeah.
How are you?
Are there any charcoal burners around?
Charcoal burners? I don't know. There are lots of woods around, so there could be some. You'd better ask someone else. Goodbye.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn! Stay away from people if you can't.
My respects to you.
I'm looking.
What is it to you?
He suspected.
Well, if you need to find.
That depends.
A bit of.
That story about.
Well, then it will happen.
Not bad, not bad. Ginger has two mates, twins, who are keeping him hidden and taking care of him. They go out every day to bring him something to eat.
Where do they take the food?
I don't know. I didn't follow them.
That's all you have? That's what I paid so much silver.
If you'd already known that much, you wouldn't be here talking to me. So I reckon you got your money's worth. Good luck to you.
God be with you.
So where's Ginger? I know you're hiding him, and I'm not leaving till I get an answer.
Who told you that?
One of the charcoal burners here. I don't know what he's called. He was quite sure about it.
You don't want to believe everything you hear. That's a load of horseshit.
Really? Well, we can find out easily enough. From what I hear, you bring him food every day, so all I have to do is wait for one of you to leave and follow him, right?
Oh, fuck it. The damage is done. What do you want?
I want to find Ginger and ask him about that raid.
But Ginger ain't safe as long as those two cutthroats are lurking around. So, if you want to talk to him, better deal with them first. Unless you're one of the gang too.
I dealt with that pair. I happened to run into them and, well, it didn't end well for them.
Really? And I suppose I have to take your word for...
If you want proof, I can take you to them. Maybe I should have brought you their head.
I'll take your word for it. All right, a bargain's a bargain. Ginger is hiding out in a ruined hut not far from here. You go along the road to Uzits until you see a path to the right that leads to a small spring. There's an overgrown path that leads from there right to where Ginger is. Keep your eyes peeled, though. You could easily miss it.
Good. Thanks for your help.
Farewell.
You filthy Judas!
But I've done nothing.
I'll give you nothing, you bastard!
But I didn't...
If I ever see you here again, you'll get it!
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Jesus, you've led me a merry day.
What do you want from me?
I want to ask you a couple of questions. Why did you run off like that? Where are your cronies? And why did you kill that... Right, one thing at a time. What? Who? I'm... What? Why did you kill that bandit?
What? Bandit?
This is yours, isn't it? I pulled it from the belly of a...
That is mine, but I didn't stab him. That fellow took it from me.
What fellow?
I don't know his name, but he's from Ujits, and he has a limp.
He limps and he's from Ujits. That's not much to go on, but I suppose it'll have to do.
It's all I know. I never talked to him.
And now, and don't leave any...
That's...
You don't have to tell me everything, just who they were and where they went.
I only recognized one of them. A fellow from Ujits with a limp. He lives in a house on the edge of the village, but he's in the tavern there whenever he has...
What else do you know?
Nothing.
I've heard every...
Wait! What about me? I'd like to go back to the stud farm, but those cutthroats who want to kill me are still around.
I suppose I could. Do you know where I can find them?
I don't, but they must be lurking about somewhere.
Well, I'll have a look. But if I find them, then...
I understand.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
I need help.
Is that so? What's the matter? Did you lose your way?
No, I found those bandits. They want to kill Jin.
Fuck! We need him alive. How many of them are...
Just two, but they're tough-looking brutes.
We'll see about that. After them. I'll be with you.
filthy bastards! They should have hanged for this. Shit! Still breathing? Hold on. Leave them here to rot. They'll make a nice morsel for the foxes. Good work, man. Too fewer criminals to prey on honest folk. Now back. Hurry up.
Well, that's that.
There's less evil in the world now. It's just a shame we couldn't squeeze anything out of them. They probably could have told us some interesting things.
They would have talked if they meant to. What's done is done.
True. And how do you fare? Have you found anything?
I did. I've questioned Ginger.
Well, now, you do surprise me. What did you find out? Was he mixed up with that?
No, he had nothing to do with it. But he recognized one of the bandits and fled in fear.
No wonder. He would have cut his throat to silence him. Who did he recognize?
Some fellow with a limp. From Uzhitz.
Seems you've got a nose for those whore sons. I wonder if you can find that other one while you're at it. All right, then. You did your job. Better go and report to Sir Radzig, and he'll decide what to do next. May the Lord watch over you.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
I bear good tidings.
Already?
They're out of the way. I ran into them on my travel.
Really? That's great.
What?
I'm afraid to go back to the farm.
Just try, and you'll see whether they drive you away or not. But if you explain it...
I suppose...
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you need?
My lord, I managed to find a clue to the whereabouts of the bandits.
Excellent. Bernard already told me what's been happening, but I'd like to hear it straight from the horses.
The whole story, or just the gist of it?
It's up to you what you consider important.
Well, in the end, I tracked down the stable boy who fled in fear of his life, and for good reason too. He put me on the trail of a crofter from Ujit with a limp.
And his name?
The boy didn't know him by name, only by sight. But if I ask around, I'm sure folk will know who limps and keeps peculiar company. Villagers like to gossip. If I don't find him in Ujits, I'll ask around. Someone will know something about him.
All right. Better go to Ujits then. Find this limping footpad and get the names of the others out of him. They have to face justice for what they did. I want to see them hang. Then bring him to me in Mehoyed and I'll decide on his fate.
Certainly, sir.
Why choose Mehoyed?
It's somewhat at the centre of events, isn't it? And what's more, there's another stud farm there.
Sir, do you think they're going to try the same thing again?
I shouldn't think so. Everyone will be on the alert now, but the secluded dwellings are more vulnerable. There are few people in them. They're scattered everywhere and we can't guard them all.
But the bandits won't find much silver in places like that.
There's always a groschen or two, some food and so on. Anyway, how much silver did they get from slaughtering those horses?
True. If they'd stolen them, they could have sold them. Those were fine animals.
Exactly. It's not about the silver. It's about something else.
But what?
Creating fear. Such great terror that you won't even squeak when they come to cut your throat. Never mind raise your hand against them. Fear that will root you to the spot, staring like a rabbit entranced by a stoat, waiting for the death blow to fall. Helpless to do anything about it.
I have some...
Good.
I
see.
That's all I found.
All right. May the Lord watch over you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, lad!
Well,
Don't you
you're...
want a little wager on the Rattay tourney?
Don't you remember? It's Mark.
Ah, of course. Faithful.
When we can't...
You won't. What does... How's that?
Every...
Gee.
And he was...
I could... Just...
He's...
How-
More... He runs off. Sometimes I think he likes...
So he's doing quite...
Yeah, I'd keep him, but... I don't want to think about Scarlet. So...
Me?
I'm sure the two of you would get on. He's a handsome fella and lovable. I'd be very happy if you had him.
But we never had a dog at the smithy.
Come on.
All right. I'll take him. He can keep me company on my travel.
Thanks, Henry. Go and get him then. He's sniffing around.
Hey, Mutts. Remember me? From Scalix. You want to go with me? We'll get on like a house on fire. Follow me. So,
I can't.
I know.
Hey, lad! Don't you want a little wager on the Rattay tourney?
So, what? Who? How? Do you? That's all. Have you got? How? What about? Tell me that. Where? I don't. What?
You're.
And I. What about? I won't try. There's the good doggy. That's my... Look, you'll...
Jesus Christ.
May the Lord watch over you.
Yeah. Yeah. What?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
What was that? Hey!
Yeah.
Look out! Hey, lad. Doesn't want a little wager on the Rusty Thorn, eh? Good day to you.
I have that ring for you.
Good. Nice to know you're the sort of lad I can trust with a job like that. Now run with the ring to Wojciech, the miller in Kohelnitz. He'll have some work for you, and I'll have something for you. A clever fellow like you will never want for work. At the very least, I'll buy risky goods from you. I mean the kind that used to belong to someone else and you can't sell to just...
You'll buy stolen goods from me? Oh, thanks for your trust. I'm sure that'll come in useful.
I've got some...
All right. Good luck then.
What? This is nothing but an ordinary copper band. It's not worth a 10 penny.
God be with.
I have that ring.
Good. A clever fellow.
I've got some goods.
All right. See you later.
That's a good. That's my boy. Look what you're.
I've got some goods.
All right. God be with you.
Can we do something?
Well.
Here you are, with a little top up.
My word. Thank you kindly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mother.
With salt, caraway
What's
seeds,
life?
garlic,
This is a-
and more. You'll find it nowhere
May
else.
the Lord watch over you.
Good day to you.
Good luck then.
Lest. Here you are.
Thanks,
Bread baked just this morning. Bread.
Big fan, bhai. Thank you, Sahil. And welcome to the stream.
Garlic soup for the winter, onion soup for the spring. Asparagus for taste and prunes for what ails you. Try them.
Can you show...
Sure.
I'd like...
All right. Now... May the Lord watch over you.
God be with you. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
God be with you.
What's life like?
Good. Or it was. Take care now.
Was there much in it?
Half a dozen groschen and change.
By Christ. That was worth bending down for, huh?
Indeed. I couldn't believe it. But before I picked it up, I reckon someone must be playing a trick on me and they were hiding in the bushes just to have a laugh. But not a soul anywhere.
That's a piece of good fortune, then. We ought to celebrate.
By all means. The best of it is, that pair of idiots, Prokop and Ondra, were walking right ahead of me and they never even noticed the purse. And it was lying there right in the middle of the road.
You're a lucky man.
This time. But it all evens out in the end anyway.
Aye, true enough. God's millstones will grind you down eventually.
That's a good boy.
That's my boy. Look, you'll... Yeah! 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 Yeah!
Good day to you.
I'd like to buy a...
Well, now.
I have.
Nothing but the... Is there one in... There's a fast horse for you. Flies like the wind, he does.
Surely you'll knock something off the price if I trade him. I'll take that one.
Farewell.
I'm looking for a fellow who lives here, but I don't know his name. Do you know anyone with a limp?
It must be that farmhand Lubosh. I don't know what the hell you'd want him for, and I don't much care. He's got a cottage on the edge of the village.
May the Lord watch over you.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Move along, citizens. Move along. There's nothing to see here.
That's what you call nothing to see. I'd like to know what something to see looks like.
By the keys of St. Peter, this is all I need. We'll have to send word to Sir Hanush.
That might not be necessary.
Who are you?
I'm Henry of Skalitz, in the service of Hanush's Captain Bernard. I'm investigating the attack at Neuhof, and I think this could be related.
Well, I'm the bailiff of Auschwitz. And I say we don't want any of that kind of trouble around here. What makes you think this has anything to do with Neuhof?
One of the folk at the stud farm recognized someone from Auschwitz among the bandits.
We have no bandits or murderers around here.
Really? They say he had a limp?
Shit. Well, allow me to introduce you to Limpy Lubosh. Or all that's left of him.
Sakra. Nothing's ever easy. I'll have to take a look around and ask a few more questions, if that's all right with you.
You can take this mess off my hands and welcome to it. As for what else there is to find out, I don't know. But look and ask all you like.
Who was Limpy Lube?
A poor crofter, and he kept company with all sorts of vermin.
How come he limped?
He got that from some villainy or brawler.
Has he been up to anything suspicious?
I don't know. The last few days he didn't go anywhere. He was home the whole time. But he always kept everyone in the village at arm's length.
Did he have any kith or kin in the village?
None. A loner he was. I don't know the last time I saw him with anyone.
Do you happen to know where he was on the night of the Neuhof raid?
I've no idea. He kept his distance from other folk, so you never knew if he was away or holed up at home.
When did you find the body? And did anyone see anything?
Just now, and nobody saw or heard anything. I don't know how they could gut him like that without someone hearing him scream.
Another thing.
My respects to you.
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of...
Of course.
That... Have you... Do you know...
No.
Do you... That's all.
I'm at your...
God be with you.
Damn.
Good afternoon.
Who... Do you... Have you... Do you... That's all.
Goodbye.
Jesus.
I've come in the...
Oh.
Who... Have... Do you...
What?
Do you know... That's all.
God bless.
I'm honored that... I don't...
That... Have you... Do you know...
I would...
Do you know... That's all.
Farewell.
God watch.
Goodbye.
I hope I can be...
That... Have you... Do you know...
I don't...
Do you... That's all.
May the Lord watch over you.
God save you.
Take care now.
God.
Good luck then.
Yeah.
Is there anything...
Indeed. Around here? You should hear about what Vashek the groom has been up to at the stake. And that...
Can I...
For how long?
How about if I...
All right.
Here you go.
You're like... Good luck to you.
Yeah. I see you know how to...
With a stick.
Do you have any work?
My dear lad, I have more worries than I can bear. I have to deal with a local witch.
A witch?
The herb...
No, don't.
This is no...
A little bird.
You know how good...
In other words... And what's... What do you... I don't feel like sticking my nose...
I'm the one who's sorry the souls of your brothers and sisters mean so little to you. If you... Take care now.
The blessings of our good... Can I ask you a few questions?
It seems Sir Hanush is employing children as investigators.
Did you know Lubosh?
Bit of a lost soul.
Did you notice anything suspicious?
My child. All sorts of suspicious things have been going on recently.
That's really not a lot of help to me, Father.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing on the day Neuhoff was...
Unfortunately, I do know. And I'd like to help you with your investigation, but I can't.
What?
I'm bound by certain vows that forbid me to tell you. There are laws of God.
Father, surely you can't be serious. There must be situations in which you can make an exception.
There are things that apply always, no matter what the circumstances, and this is one of them.
For heaven's sake, Father, can you really look me in the eye and tell me that, when you know you may be condemning innocent people to death?
I can, because if I broke that vow, the consequences would be much worse than if I didn't. Maybe not immediately, but one day. The mills of God grind slowly.
Father, Lubosh was my only lead to the Neuhoff raiders. Only he could tell me who was responsible for that massacre. If I don't find out who it was, it will probably happen again. Surely you wouldn't want that.
I wouldn't. But I can't betray the sanctity
How
of the
long
profession.
will I stream?
I'll tell you what. Give me some time and
I
I'll
think
try to
maybe
think up some way of helping you. Suppose
half
we
an
talk
hour
it over
more.
in the evening. In the tavern.
All right. Thank you, Father.
Take care now.
I will stream for half an hour more and then I will end it. Okay. By the way, you can do this quest in 2 ways. The first time I failed with Father Godwin and had to go ask Scribe, I think, to get the infos. Yes, I have to deny drinking with him because I want to do the virgin achievement as well. I won't be able to do the virgin achievement if I agree to drink with him.
I'll have a beer.
Jesus, what do I have to do?
I'm
with
sorry
this
I can't
drink?
tell you everything. But maybe we can work something out. But first I'd like to hear something about you, my son. With whom do I have the honor? Where are you from?
My pleasure.
I'm from Skalitz.
Oh, I'm sorry. What about your kin?
Coming.
They're dead.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Here, we'll drink to them. It must have been terrible.
As you wish.
It was terrible. It seemed so pointless. They
Oh,
had
that's
no
not
warning.
help.
They just appeared and began the slaughter. God knows why. They killed anyone who didn't make it to the shelter of the castle. My parents, my girl.
Even the Deutsch who was on Sigismund's side.
I think I
didn't
fucked up
make it to
my
the castle.
gameplay.
I wanted to
To
try and
do
help my parents,
the
but there was nothing I
Virgin
could do.
achievement too, but I think
And I fled to Talmberg with the
I didn't
Cumans on my
notice that.
heels. They almost killed me. They slaughtered people in the surrounding villages.
Unvirgin here, yes.
There's a pile of bodies in front of the church in Rovna. Folk who
You
tried
get
to take
unvirgin
refuge
here.
there, but
My poor. And how did you?
he did, but I found a witness and the trail led here to...
Ah, well, congratulations. It's nice to see someone using their head to find things out instead of torture. We'll have to drink to that. Now the most important thing. What actually happened at Neuhof? The good folks hereabout are saying all kinds of terrible things, but I take most of it with a pinch of salt.
The rumours, the Neuhof...
Well,
we've had an agreement. So, about this
Henry, if people...
I understand.
Chin up.
What?
If I tell you...
Word of honor?
On my soul.
Well,
it happens. Well, they...
Ale.
Don't you think it's a bit odd when...
No.
What? 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 Yeah. Thanks for the sermon, but I think I've been morally uplifted enough. It's getting quite late. What are your plans, Father?
What do you suppose? We have a drink, of course.
Well, enjoy it, Father. I have to go now. I'm not much in the mood for a drink.
I thought you'd be more game.
So you won't help me out with that secret?
No.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
No, thank you.
Ow! One ale, please.
You have to ask belief. Yes.
Whoa.
Here.
My respects
Just
to
a
you.
little. I'll be right back with that.
Godwin won't tell me who Lubosh's cronies were. I've reached a complete standstill.
I told you, no one ever came here to see him. If he was meeting anyone, it must have been somewhere else.
But where? I can't go around the whole county asking, can I? I could end up in Kuttenberg.
You might. They might even have records of that scoundrel there. But maybe you don't have to go that far. I just remembered he once boasted to me that he had a record in Rattay. There might be some mention there of who was with him at the time.
Thank you for your help.
Good luck to you.
All right.
The parish priest.
Better. May the Lord watch over.
There's also an achievement where you have to build private slavits without being able to read. So I'm not gonna read just yet. I'm not gonna learn how to read.
Yeah.
Oh, you're saying the same thing in the chat. Yes, you know that.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
I love the music in this game, by the way. It's very peaceful. I will be right back. Okay.
Yeah. 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 Hey, what are you doing? Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Welcome back, Luna.
Yeah.
What's your way of making Roshan? stealing. It's the best way to make groschen. Lockpicking the chests of all the vendors in Ratai.
Yeah.
Miller converts your stuff to L1. You just need to steal it from his chest. Oh yeah, I do that too.
Yeah.
I have a mod that makes all the vendors richer, so I have to do less of farming for the groschen, just to make it convenient for the stream.
Yeah.
Or else I'll be farming the groschen for hours. Yeah, you can lock pick the door and still save in that bed. You have to lock pick it at night so no one sees you.
Good day to you.
I need to have a look in the Black Chronicle, Friedrich.
And I need blessed relief from my suffering. May the Lord have mercy.
Well, I don't know what I can do for you except
Yes,
bring you a priest.
you can lock anything.
I'm sorry to hear.
Lock anything.
But I'm on the trail of those killers from Neuhof, and
I can't remember. Once I write the record...
It's essential that I find out those names. Is there anything I can do to help you get back to work?
I can't go to work when I can't stand on my feet. Konyash the apothecary has an embrocation that helps, but it costs dearly. If you brought me some...
All right. I bought you the embrocation, and you were right.
I know, lad. I've been using it for years.
Will you let me have a look at the Black Chronicle?
Well, you helped me.
That really is a miraculous one.
You know how it is. God be with you.
Could you find something for me in that book? The thing is, I don't,
Don't know how to read, do you? So what do you need to know?
I'm trying to track down those Neuhof cutthroats, and I need to find out the names of any cronies of Limpy Lubosh from Ujitz.
Give me a while. Farewell. Farewell. Bye. Farewell. I've no time for this.
Have you lost your mind?
Is he glitched or something?
Why are you keeping me? What the hell are you doing? Right, try that one more time and see what happens.
Take care.
I think he's glitched.
Ah. Oh.
Take care.
Will you let me have a look at the Black Chronicle?
Well, you helped me, so now...
Lead the way.
Bye. Don't know how to...
I'm trying to track down...
Take care now.
Ah. What the...
So did you find any mention of Limpy in the book?
I did. Apart from Lubosh, there's mention of some Anton from Vlashim and Hinek, known as Riki, from Ledechko.
Ledechko? That's a stone's throw from here.
Aye. Certainly closer than Vlashim.
Thanks for your help.
Thank you for that ointment. Been a pleasure.
How are you? Master Bailiff? Don't even talk to me.
Bread! Bread! Rolls and pretzels!
Come on up and take a look.
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah. Yeah.
I'm honored that you should come to me.
I'm looking for a fellow called Riki.
Sure.
Ah.
I don't know.
Don't you at least... Watch your tongue, peasant. I'm an envoy of Sir Radzig Kobyla, and this is an official investigation. Stop trying to put me off, and tell me where your son is.
I apologize if I offended you, young man. But still, I don't know where Hinek is. He turned up at the house a while back, but then he vanished again in a hurry.
And you don't know where he went? What?
Look, it's been clear to me for a long time that my boy was headed for the gallows. But I'm still his father, right?
What's your favorite DLC?
If you value your son's life at all, you better pray I find him.
For me, it's a tie between the
That's no surprise. But what of it?
previous
We're
Lovitz
here on
and
behalf of Sir Radzig.
Sir
There's
Hans.
nothing waiting for Hinek but the gibbet.
They are both very good.
It doesn't have to be that way. If Hinek cooperates, he can save his neck.
I can't say you put my mind at ease. But to hell with it. I'll tell you what I know. All right. He was here a few days ago, but he left right away.
Bands
He
of
looked like-
Bastard is
like he
my
was in a
favorite.
hurry.
And you don't know where he went?
It's a good one
I've
too.
got an idea, but I don't know where it is exactly.
And it has multiple
Don't follow.
endings.
Hinek makes some money on the side from poaching.
Well, it's not much to go on, but it's better than nothing. Don't you have... How's it? Do you know... Alright. What more? Blood. So we... I'd like to talk... No. Don't you have... How's...
Go. And if he's really in as much shit...
Yeah. Yeah.
What else do you, sir?
I want to ask about the courier's...
Well, ask someone else. You only drive...
Really?
Who are you, anyway?
A friend of Hinek's.
I don't know.
I don't give a damn what deals you've been doing.
What of our deal?
More than...
All right, all right.
You have my word.
Fine.
How do you... How...
No.
And... Thank you.
I'll be with you.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Jesus Christ, what am I to do? Not that I can expect any useful advice from you. At least, you have no more cares.
Need someone to talk to?
Fuck! Don't kill me. I can explain. I won't tell anyone. I swear, I've no one to tell anyway. Just please don't kill me.
I'm not planning to kill you.
You're not one of Runt's men?
No.
Oh. Then who are you?
I come here in the name of Sir Radzig Kabila.
Got no idea.
Save your breath.
Jesus Christ.
So?
Fine then.
That Neuhoff raid.
Depends on...
What do you mean?
There were
But when you realise...
But we... They...
That... What about...
Who got part?
So... Well... Yeah. Which... Did you... Did...
So...
Tell... What did you... And it... What... What happened? There was... Run! That's...
Hey, over here!
Oh shit. Runs people. We've got to get out of here.
They're too close. We'll never outrun them.
Fuck!
I have a horse. I can outrun them.
The two of us can take them by surprise.
No fucking way. I'm gone.
Lucky. If you run, they'll catch up with you and kill you. And me too. Together, we stand a better chance.
Jesus Christ. All right.
He's alone.
I suppose you're right.
And he will die. Okay, bye-bye.
What's going on there? You're in the wrong place at the wrong time. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was that noise? Yeah.
Have you got a... How about...
You're like... I'll be with you.
Alright guys, I will end the stream here. It's been 3 hours.
Good
Okay.
boy.
I will see you in the next stream.
Look, you'll...
Bye bye.